What is going on, everybody? Here for Rolling Out, Put It On, where we are putting on, whether it's a hat, shoes, clothes, we are putting it on. And today, I'm here at Goorin Bros, Ponce City Market with my guy. Tell them who you are, man.
What's up, man? I'm Aaron. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Aaron,
thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having us. Of course, Aaron, you got the setup right here. Fall is coming up soon.
Yep.
We need to know for the men, what looks should we be looking for? Top 5 looks. I know we got more than 5, but
we got more than 5.
Tell us what should we be putting on this fall season.
So you definitely want things that are versatile. You want things that are clean and sleek, but you want to have your own personal style with it. Right. So one of the mainstays I always tell people to do is think about wider brim hats because they can translate through different styles. You can go dressy, you can go casual, you can go streetwear with it. You can even go punk, which I am. I'm sad boys for life. So it's different ways to do it, right? So one of our main mainstays is this beautiful guy right here. This is an all shoe.
I like that color.
You know what I mean? Beautiful, beautiful colors. When the fall is coming, you want to think neutrals, whiskeys, wines, navies, peppercorn gray, like heavy grays, but you also can do some lights in there. You can do a softer gray. You can do a softer like whiskey, cognac color. So think that. After that, of course, some of these are custom made hats, so you can always do that as well. I always tell people, anytime it comes to like fedoras, anything, you want to get it and then make it your own. You don't want to just buy it like fresh off the mannequin because then you're dressing like someone else. You're not being yourself. So it's very important to try to introduce small pieces of who you are into what you're wearing. That's super important, right? So fedoras are always one thing. If that's not your vibe, of course, you know we got you on the truckers.
Got the truckers. I love the
we
truckers.
got
love the truckers.
Right? Like one of my favorites is this one right here. Salty. Has like the boardwalk underneath there. You look inside, has the boardwalk threading inside of it as well. Very, very soft. This is super, super comfortable material, so it won't give you like that sweat mark or anything, or like that pressing feeling. It's like nasty, nasty. Of course, we're starting to do like more corduroy and plain ones, so that way people have the option to see if they want to put like patches on it or stitching or anything like that, because we customize all of this stuff. So it's really like playing within the two. Like you can either be over here with the more dressy, or you can be over there in the casual, or you can mix them up. It's really up to you, man.
I love that. I really like this one right here. This it reminds me of the Joker, but I see a king back here. So, but nah, these are definitely some good looks, man. Tell us a little bit about Goorin Bros though. But
so our company's been around since 1895. So unlike a lot of other companies, which I really appreciate, we have a very big heritage, right? So it gives us an opportunity to have a very eclectic and diverse crowd, but it also gives us those very thoroughbred customers that love what we do, which feeds into our newer crowd, which is the farm side, right? So right in during like COVID, we were working on it since like 2012, I want to say, with the truckers. And then like COVID was like the perfect time to really double down. And it just took off, man. So now we try to capture both sides, give people casual and dressy. But you know, like I told you, there are no rules when it comes to hats. It's up to you. It's totally up to you.
So you're more of a trucker guy.
I mean today.
So you like to switch it up as well. So
for sure.
So what should we be feeling? How you feeling on a weekend or during brunch? What you looking for during brunch?
If I was doing brunch, I probably would go with this guy. I probably would go with that guy because you want it, especially here in Atlanta. You know how this stuff goes. So you want to step out a little bit, but you want to be comfortable enough to where you understand, like, I'm starting my day here. But no matter where my day goes, I can still transition easily.
Very true.
You know what I mean? So you want to wear something that's a little bit more on the high fashion side, but still gives you room to, like, if let's say you just want to go get a beer afterwards or get a cigar, or like you might meet up with your friend and they got kids. Now y'all taking them to the park. You don't feel like you got to change.
Definitely feel that.
You know what I mean? So that's one of my biggest things. I always try to do things that are neutral, but have just a little bit of flair. Now, if it was something else, I probably would go with this guy.
The king. I'm gonna go with the king. That's the king.
Actually, it's funny. King. I actually designed that. I do like this little thing where I give myself like an hour, and I try to knock out a hat, like transition it, shape it, customize it. So I always give myself about an hour. So that took me 45 minutes.
What does your designer process look like? You talk about designing this. I mean, do you just wake up one morning and like, I'm feeling this? I mean, what are you inspired by when you're designing?
Generally for me, I try to go off textures.
Okay.
That really matters to me when I do certain hats, right? So you want colors to match up as well, but it's really big to understand the texture of the hat. If it's a Merino World felt, which is this one, this is felt, this is felt. So you want to put things up against that complement the actual fabric itself.
Yeah.
Then after that, you just play with it. Literally just play with it. Like this was just this was actually a scarf that we had a while back, and I cut it up. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna still use that and turn it into a bow.
There we go. That's
You know what I
nice.
mean? Add my little, because I wanted to keep it clean, but just give it a little bit of flair. Anytime you see 3 X's on a hat from here,
That's you.
That's my little signature.
Man. So are you the only designer? Or you have
No,
more
we
designers
actually
out?
have 3 of them. So
Okay.
it's me, there's my guy Ryan, and there's also my main man Ed.
Okay.
And then of course we have some more associates, but they're more like our stylers and stuff like that. But as far as customs, it's us 3.
Definitely. Love that. I know also, I mean, we looked around, you know, you have the products for the removers for hats, everything. Just tell us, I mean, what goes into all of that as well?
Yeah, so a bunch of things happens, right? So one of the main things I always tell people to do is to put rain dry on their hat. What happens with rain dry is people have the tendency of wearing fedora hats out in the rain.
Yeah.
And that's fine, that's cool. But what happens with felt, is just like hair.
Right.
So what happens to hair when it absorbs too much water at one time?
It gets messed. Right, you're right.
Right? So if it's a torrential downpour, like if it's really, really pouring down, you don't want to wear your hat in that because you don't want your hat to absorb the steam, or absorb the rain way too fast.
Right.
Steam is good for it. That's why we got Big Bertha behind you.
True.
She's a prima donna. She's not really fucking with me today. You feel me? But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna get her right later. So steam is good for it. Soft bristle brushes like this. That's really good for it. That keeps your fur. It keeps the felt nice and smooth. It keeps everything working well. Stay bold, baby. Stay bold. Gotta do it.
Love that.
You know what I mean? And then after that, this is like stain. This is stain remover. So if you get something deep into your hat, like something quick, let's say you're out and you put your hat down and you're like at brunch, and somebody picks it up and it's like they got like barbecue sauce or something on their hand. You literally would just bring it home. Immediately, as soon as you can, sprinkle this on it, let it sit for a bit. And then we have a felt sponge. I don't have it up here with me, but I'll show it to you later. And then you use that to clean it. But if anything, we really do pride ourselves in helping you guys in this journey. Anybody. So personally, if you have one of these hats, we'll help you take care of it, no matter how long you've had it. You can like have this hat and then 20 years later, if we're still around and your grandson has it, we'll help him take care of it. So it doesn't matter. And that's free of charge. That's free of charge because it's a part of you and it's a part of your style. So we want to help you keep it up. It's not a hat, it's a piece. I don't look at things like that. You know what I mean? Like most people, because you got to think like a lot of stuff is so fast fashion these days. So you want to keep things that are pieces. Then you can cherish them and take care of them more.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
What I mean? So
it's crazy. This is kind of my first time hearing of hat maintenance. I mean, you talk about, hair, hair maintenance, of course, taking care of your skin care, but hats, I mean, you got a whole process for that as well. I mean, that's different. That's definitely different. For you, I just want to let you talked about, fashion being a part of you. How important is fashion in 2023, you think?
I think it's very important because how the world is moving these days, right? Because of the introduction of social media, it's made people way more aware and take their appearance and how people see them way more important. I think it's also important not to get too lost in that because then you can get who you are as an innate person can get convoluted because you'll get too influenced by too many things around you.
Very true.
Right? So I think fashion is super, super important in allowing people to express themselves, allowing people to see themselves in different light, try different things, but also just gives you an opportunity to show up for yourself. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, even if you don't know everything, you might look the part. Like prime example, I was in Prague in Czech Republic, right? Walking with my really good friend, he was like 6'6", 250. So I'm like in a really nice leather jacket and shit. And my friend, because he's so big, people thought he was my security guard. So because I'm dressed the way I am,
Yeah.
and he, you know what I mean, is so big,
Right.
we were getting into stuff free. Didn't talk to nobody. I'm getting all type of bottles and shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I barely spent any money while I was there, but that was literally just all off my sense of style.
Yeah, right.
Right? You can buy clothes, but you can't buy style. You got to be taught that.
So look,
You got to be taught that. Seriously, man.
That's-
You gotta watch and learn and try different colors. And that's why I love when people explore different color palettes.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is what I tell people too is like on the internet, they have like the color wheel, right? You have your primary colors, you have your secondary colors, and then you have those shades of that color.
Yeah.
I always tell people take 2 or 3 colors a year, look through that color wheel. Like say you take blue, take all of those colors of blue and play in there for a little bit.
Playing the blue. Got
See what feels good, see what feels right, and then go to the right and go to the left of that.
Yeah.
Most of the times, those colors to the right and left are perfect complementary.
Man.
Unless you want to do monochromatic, which is done if done right.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I always tell people, do compliments, not matchy. Because you look, you're trying too hard.
Yeah. You giving me game right now.
Yeah,
You giving the people game right now.
Yeah.
Look, Aaron, so, I came in with the all black fit. Can we walk around and see what would
would
go
I
right
put
with
you
this
in?
fit? What would you
Okay.
put? What can I put on?
All right, so I'm going to put you in some stuff from this side, but I'm going to definitely put you in stuff from this side so I can show you how a lot of times people get so trapped in the mindset, especially on this side, is that, okay, this is more formal, but it's not.
Got you.
You could wear a hoodie, t-shirt, sneakers. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling right now. So
That's
you know how
it.
goes.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. If I had to put you in one right away,
Yeah.
I'd definitely put you here
The boss.
with the boss.
The boss.
Right?
I see the boss.
Colors.
It goes with it. It goes
perfect.
with it. I like
Perfect,
that.
Right? That's the first one I would do.
Okay.
The next one I probably would do if I wanted to put you in a beanie or something like that, I probably would put you in either this Freedom one here.
Freedom. Okay. I love some
Nice soft gray. If you want a softer, more sturdier material, this
Touch.
one's really good for that.
Okay. Cool.
You feel me?
I love the
Now we'll
scubs.
come down a little bit. Because the one I definitely would probably put you in, just to give you a splash of something different, give you a little bit of color.
Right.
To you, I probably would put you here. Either here with the killer,
The killer. Okay. I see the killer.
or I will put you here with the home, just to kind of play. So you see what we were just talking about with the
With
color
the colors,
wheel,
right? Right.
So you got the darker gray, you
Yeah.
got the ash gray, you got the black. Now you get the softer gray, you get more of like that bluish gray, and then you use this as your pop.
I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. How y'all like this? How y'all like that?
Oh,
Good.
come
We
on
good.
now, come on
We
now,
good.
don't
We
play
good.
with him.
He
You
did.
heard?
Don't play with him.
Don't play with him, you heard?
I like this.
For real. Now on this side,
Okay, so we're going into
this side-
we're going into the more serious look now.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know what I mean? So on this side, this is where we'll play a little bit, right?
Okay.
Because you want 4 things I'm looking for when I try a hat on somebody.
Okay.
Facial tone, facial structure. Because
Okay.
not all sizes, not
so we
all
need to-
shapes agree with your facial structure. It's
Yeah.
very important to pay attention to that.
Right.
The second thing I would look for is your skin tone. What colors look good up against you?
Okay.
The third thing I'm looking for is how is it fitting? How does it feel? Is it snug? Is it tight? If it's tight, take it off.
Okay.
If it's snug, that's fine because that's what you want.
Got you. Okay.
And then the last thing is just, style. Do you like it? Do you not? Does it agree with your outfit?
True.
Do you see an outfit with that? So after that last one is really for you.
Got
The
you.
first 3 is for me.
For
to
you.
look
And
The
this is
last
me.
one is yours.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because this is a partnership. I'm not wearing this hat. You are.
I am.
But at the same
Right.
time, once you walk out that door, you represent my brand. So I
true.
want to make sure you feel good, look good, and are actually walking in your purpose when
That's
you
it.
do what you do. You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? So that's me personally. So let's see.
All right.
Then I'm gonna put you here. Just to elevate you a little bit. I think you might be this. Yeah, let's see. So when trying on a hat, you always want to handle it by the brim as much as
By the
possible.
brim. Okay.
Because handling by the crown, which is this part.
That's gonna mess it up, ain't it?
So you got your brim, you got your hat band, and you got the crown. And this is the dent right here.
Got you.
In the middle. So handling it here too much, what'll happen is we touch stuff all the time, our
Sure.
face, our hair.
Sure.
So oil can get deposited in here, which will cause discoloration.
And you can't get that out, huh?
You can, but it's really, really tough because once oil really gets too deep into this,
Yeah.
it's not going to come out. It's just going to make it fade.
Got you.
So at that point, then we'll bring it, customize it, turn it into something else, so you
Right.
can get more use out of it.
Got you.
So that's that. So you always want to handle it as much as possible here. If you are going to handle it here, I most of the time tell people to handle it with the cradle
Like
hand.
that. Got you.
Because you don't want to grip too much, right? Now, when you're trying it on, you always stand up straight from me.
Oh.
Thank you, sir. You always come right from the tip of the brow, right here. Can you see what I'm doing? Right from the tip of the brow, and then you let it fall, right? So this one's a little small for you. The crown here is good, but it's not letting it come down on the back of this part, which is
feel that,
more the
yeah.
depth of your head. So you want to take that one off. That
Okay.
means we just need to go up one size.
How many sizes are there? Is it like a small,
So
medium,
generally
large, like a
we
shirt?
go, yeah. So we
Okay.
do our small, medium, large. It's easier for people to translate that.
Yeah.
Rather than using like 56 centimeters, because generally that's what it'll be. It'll be 56, 78,
Right.
stuff like that, or it'll be like 7 1/4, like fitted
Got you.
caps.
Okay.
But us, we tend to do small, medium, large. It's just easier.
Got you.
Easier to translate the language. Like just like fashion is key, language is key.
Man.
too.
I'm getting hat game today, y'all. Oh, that fits. I feel that. Yep.
Now me, I'm from Chicago, so if it
You
ain't
gonna
got a
tilt
little bit of
You
lean
gonna
on
tilt.
it, it
Got
ain't
it
right.
tilted, y'all. Got it tilted a little bit.
You see what I'm saying?
All
Now
right.
you see,
Let me see what.
just this hat alone by itself took his whole outfit from just being
Wow.
casual to where you can easily walk into a nice bar, get a
True.
cigar and be chilling, you know what I
True.
mean? Go on a quick little middle date of the day, something like that.
Put it
but
on,
even now you see, even with the hat being curled up like this, that's more casual. If you want a more like streamlined, kind of like Elliot Ness look, all you would do, just break the brim.
Hat game today.
You see what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Hat
Like
game.
sometimes literally just a quick break
That's
of your
it.
brim
That's
changes
it.
your whole
Man.
whole look, whole dynamic.
I feel like T.I. taught me how to wear my hat a couple years ago.
hey, man, man. I can't argue with that.
Man, look, Aaron, thank you so much, man,
Not a
for this
problem,
hat game.
dude.
Look, where can people find you all? Of course, I said we're here in Ponce City, but you guys have a website, Instagram.
Yeah.
anything.
So
Let the people
obviously
know.
we're here at Ponce City Market. We're right next door to Reformation as well as Rye 51, and then we're also next to the bookstore. If you can't find us that way, look for the King of Pop stand. Once you see that, just make a left or a right, depending on which side you're coming in. So that's that. We also have an Instagram. Our Instagram here for this store is Atlanta_by BY _Goorin GOORIN. That's for us. This direct
That's
store.
this store. Gotcha.
As far as for the whole company is Goorin at Goorin.com. That's our website. If you need to call us, our number is 404-815-1895. I'm Aaron. I'm the shopkeeper. My guy Ryan's generally here. Ed, you know, I can go on and on, but you know, I love my team. They support me. They help me do a lot here. You know what I'm saying? They make my job a lot easier. So I appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, look, thank you.
Let me talk my talk for a
For
minute.
sure,
You
for
feel
sure.
me?
Look, you gave us
That's
a
what
lot.
we do.
You gave us what we need to look for in the fall season.
Yes, sir.
You gave us hat game. I've never had hat game like this before.
Yeah, man.
So.
It's just little tidbits that I've learned. You know what I mean, doing this thing, but also it's just an opportunity for me to just pass on knowledge that I get, man. No matter what it is, even if we could be talking hats, we could be talking life, anything, man. I'm a giver, so I like to give when I can. When my cup has something to give, though.
That's it.
Very
That's
important.
it. That's
Protect
important.
your peace. Protect your cup. You feel me? For real. Make sure your cup is filled before you go pouring into others.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's the game. Well, look, Aaron, thank you again, man. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Rolling out, put it on, y'all. We're here
Blessings,
at Goorin Bros,
blessings,
Ponce City.
blessings.
Thank y'all for checking us out.
Yes, indeed.